of science fiction. Hello and welcome to episode 7 of Star Trek Strange New Worlds Review, the Serene Squall. Interesting episode, quite enjoyed this. Nothing spectacular about it, more of a character-driven thing with a potential future villain of Captain Angel and her murky band of pirates. So we have this ambassador or some kind of Federation diplomat on board the Enterprise, and very charming, and they have to go into a region of space that's beyond Federation border. The Enterprise gets trapped in this asteroid laser beam force field thingamajig. They escape that, and they get the beam across the ship. They get boarded, and we meet the crew of the Serene Squall. Pike gets caught, and the Enterprise gets boarded, and it's the standard stuff where they're running around doing resistance on the ship. Spock, it's very Spock and Spring focused episode, quite interesting. Did like the twist at the end, because I did wonder about a certain family member that never gets mentioned, even though we did see him in the worst Star Trek film ever. So like Spock's dealing, he's like Spring's reading books on human sexuality and all this. There's a great scene with Spock where he's like what, you know, when she's reading up on books about his human side. And Pike is just being Pike. He starts up playing this pirate crew against each other when they get caught. Steve cooks them all dinner, and they start up this mutiny. They've got an Orion captain. He's a bit daft. He comes out with classic lines. He's got, you're one of them with a chiseled face or something, you know. Handsome Mount's there, perfect as per usual. That quiff must be indestructible. Do you know what I mean? So that's what happens in this episode. The big twist, Captain Angel is the diplomat, and we find out she has a Vulcan lover. It's all about getting Spock, and to get a Vulcan called Zavarius released, because Spring works on this like rehabilitation prison space station thing, and it's all about this Zavarius is cyborg. And we sort of see him at the end, the back of him. And I suppose, because I've always wondered, like, we've got Spock's sister, you know, in Discovery, Burnham. And now, because, like, he's never mentioned, is he, that Sarek had another child out of wedlock, or he was married before or whatever. But they had Cyborg, and he embraced emotion. We know the story of Cyborg. But obviously he's caused a lot of problems. Vulcan is a bit of an embarrassment to family. And he's there, and he's obviously going to escape. I suppose you could it'd be interesting to bring Cyborg into it. You know? But then again, wouldn't the horror of that? I mean, I'm not going into plot holes and canon. It was a good episode. And yes, we get to see Ston. Spock, you want to watch out there, mate, because he's going to be coming in through the back door. You know, Ston. And we all know where that goes. T'Pring, she's naughty. I like T'Pring. I remember it in the original series, she was sort of, I was a bit untoo sure about her, but in Strange New Worlds, it's sort of grown like, I will say she's gorgeous. I mean, you know. There's a bit of a thing with him and Nurse Chapel, when Spock kisses her on the bridge. To full Captain Angel, and it ends up the ship gets retaken, and Pike took over the other ship. He led a mutiny, and yeah, that's really it. Really, Captain Angel beamed out, and there's a bit of a chat between Spock and Nurse Chapel, and obviously you can tell she's into him. And that's it, really. And then just at the end, we get to see Cyborg at the back of him. Now, it'd be interesting if they did bring him in for a couple of episodes. I suppose let's just drop the canon aside. You know, let's not go down the path of canon and Star Trek lore. You could bring him in, you know, as the various or whatever, I suppose. And but I've got a feeling Cyborg is going to be popping up sometime in the second season with Captain Angel, and that's going to go somewhere there. I mean, we got to see Orion. I mean, it was interesting. When the ship got caught in the force field thing with the asteroids, it reminded me of, you remember when Next Gen went into the Enterprise, went into that asteroid field? That similar trap, they were draining the power. It was sort of like that. I mean, the episode, there was no deep story or anything. It was quite straight, more character, very Spock-driven, which were interesting. I like how the odd episode, like some of the main characters take a bit of a back seat, and the sort of lesser characters come more forward. That's what I really like about this show. You know, so I don't know how many episodes I was told last night. There's only 10. So we've only got 3 to go. But all in all, it was a good episode. I enjoyed it. Nice, simple to watch. Interesting character. I did like the Captain Angel character. It's going to be interesting when she comes back. The Serene Squall, she's got a ship. But the Cyborg thing, is it going to work? Well, we're going to find out in the future. So that's my review of this episode. All in all, I'd give it 8 out of 10. Yeah, 8 out of 10. I think satisfactory. So that's it. I'll see you on the Orville. The Orville review will be sometime over the weekend. A bit busy from now until then. And have a good weekend. And I will see you on the next video. Please subscribe and give this video a like. And let me know your thoughts on this episode. So live long and prosper.